Hey guys, you're back with Juzzy Evo X, and today is the 18th of March, and yesterday was my son Emerson's 7th birthday, and my entire life I've always wanted to have a son that I could share my passion of cars, and in particular passion of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution brand and marque, and I've been doing that now for the last 4 years since I've owned this. I bought this car in May of 2018. As you can see, it's fairly modified, and if you've been watching my channel, you would have seen all the mods and racing, etc. that I've done with this Evo 10. So yesterday was my son's 7th birthday, and in quite an eye-opening experience for me, I actually had, for whatever reason, sharp and severe pains in my heart. So I had arrived to work. I'd had several nights of really bad sleep. You may have recorded my last video that some of the issues I'd taken a couple in that were flood affected. Our friends needed our help, and we took their 3 dogs in. I lost a lot of sleep because of it. Not complaining, but just explaining what happened. They ended up putting the dogs into a pet hotel, and then finding accommodation to move on to and start rebuilding their lives. And like every young child, my son has been having on and off sort of bad nightmares. I guess it's part of growing up. We've all had that as a kid. And so I went from going from sleepless nights to having more sleepless nights. And then, and suddenly my son turned 7, and he went to school. And then I went to work, and unfortunately turned up to work and then just had these severe sharp pains in my heart. So I checked into the emergency department at our local hospital, and was there for something like 4 odd hours. They x-rayed my heart, x-rayed my chest, etc., and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. Well, all I know is that I was severely exhausted, and I just have been missing doing Evo content and modifying my Evo, driving the Evo, etc. And with staying home for months on end, working because of COVID, haven't really been able to do much exercise and just feel really lethargic, etc. So I've been hinting on Instagram and in some previous videos that I was going to make a video when my son turned 7 of him, I guess you could say, graduating from the booster seat, which I've had to drive with for quite some time now. As you know, if you're a parent, you move from a baby capsule, which is rearward facing, and the Evo is a perfectly good car to, I guess, be a family car and accommodate. It's got plenty of room in the back there to the driver's seat, etc. Then you move on from a capsule to one of these things, which is what we call in Australia a booster seat. So I've got one of these in all 3 of my cars. So basically I'm going to be removing this from my car today, and I'm going to take a video of picking up my son. My boss has given me the day off work to rest and relax, and I've done just that. And I basically just need to change to some healthy habits and get some more rest, not stay up late looking at Evo and other car related content, etc., and just get some priorities in my life. So I'm just going to take this out now, and I'm really looking forward to removing 7 kilos of weight that I've been lumping around for something like 6 to 7 years. And I just can't wait to have this as a normal Evo, like most of what I assume is most young guys. For all the dads out there, I hope that you enjoyed this video particularly, and this will be something that I look forward to watching with my son Emerson in the years to come. And yeah, really look forward to picking him up today. I'm going to put the 360, the Insta360 camera up there, like you've seen previously in my videos where I've been at the drag races, and yeah, it'll be able to capture him in the front seat. So I'm going to start removing it now. It's I guess you could say one of the bad things about an Evo 10 is that it doesn't have what you'd call fold down rear seats. So yeah, it's the only bad thing, the only thing that I dislike about the Evo 10. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to get an Evo 10, I'm just wondering what it's like when a parent moves on from having one of these cars, and in particular this, I guess this, their child reaches 7 years of age, and what it's like finally to get some space back. This is what this video is about. So to stop this for a second, I'll remove the anchor at the back there. Alright, so the anchor's out, and normally in Australia we have this booster seat in the rear passenger side, so that's the left side because we're right-hand drive. So basically when parents load and unload their children from the car, that it's all done from the footpath side, so there's no risk from a car driving past and hitting someone. But as you know, because of the surge tank setup, I basically moved my booster seat to the other side just to avoid any sort of risks of weight on the lines for the surge tank. So yeah, I know you can't see this right now, but I've got a huge grin on my face. That just makes the car look so much bigger. And for all of you guys that own an Evo 10 and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm never going to sell my car, and what's it going to be like to drive as a parent, etc. Unless you've got, I guess, a Vayrex or silencer in the car, it can cause headaches for young kids, I guess. Any car or any sports car with an exhaust system is going to be like that. But yeah, now that my son is sitting in the front, I just can't wait for that. So that's out. I'll probably give that a quick vacuum. Recently, you probably saw that I did a video with the APR wing installed, and yeah, the only thing I've done since that video is I've ceramic coated it. So I've actually put 2 ceramic coats on, and yeah, I've driven the car for a short time yesterday morning when I drove to work, and then yeah, basically I drove it home after I left the hospital. My wife took me there so I could drive home. So yeah, it's looking absolutely mint. Got it ceramic coated straight away. Did another ceramic coating of the stands, the pillars, the brake ducts, and the bonnet scoop, keeping this car out of any rain for the next week, so I can let that ceramic coating cure. As you can see, ride height's back to normal. So really liking the car at the moment. Give that a quick vacuum now, and then I'll probably cut to my Insta360 footage when I go to pick up my son. It does look epic.
It looks epic with the trees.
All right, you excited to be in the front seat?
Yep.
Yep. Look at all these cars here.
Wait, can you just put the steering wheel up? I also want to take it off and show you.
All right, you're good?
Yep. I'm gonna. I feel happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy you're with me too, buddy.
Yeah, I can see the car now. I can see the car a bit better. It looks like it's better.
That's good. Taking your photos for your friends.
It saves some space to stand in. Daddy, when you go next to the
Yeah, I mean, it changes very quickly, right? I just press it with my hand and it's just changed gear. Just like your driving simulator at home. Just instantly.
it's like when you when it moves a little bit, it just goes already.
Yeah. So it's got the AK Racing tune on it
Yep. And
for the gearbox.
it's really sensitive.
Super sensitive. Just just like that.
Are we going to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get an ice cream, okay? We won't have something to eat yet because it's way too early.
Are you gonna have ice cream?
Yeah.
Me?
I'm gonna have a bigger one than you. I actually want to have a